everyone? Welcome to another episode of Smoke and Vic SportsCast. Thank you guys for joining us on another great and amazing episode, another great week. Can't say the same for some of the teams that we're going to be talking about in this episode, but regardless, we are here to bring you a great segment, a great hour of nothing but San Diego and local sports talk, and of course, a little beyond our zip code. So, with that being said, my name is Victor V, joined by my brother and co-host Smoke Dog.
Oh,
Smoke, how you feeling today, bro?
oh, man. Well, just today, I'm feeling pretty mixed feelings. Padres got belt to ass today. Those Cubs put a mollywhopping. I don't think we need to talk about that score. But USA advanced in the World Cup. Mexico advanced yesterday. So the whole week has been pretty good sports field. This World Cup is. I'm kind of getting that buzz now too. I'm getting that little itch. It's starting to get fun.
Yeah, dude, and I mean that's what happens. I mean when you're in the group play, like it's not that it's boring, but it's like it's not as exciting as
An
these
elimination rounds.
these
Yeah.
elimination
Winner
knockout
go
rounds.
home, baby.
Oh, dude, I mean that's why we love the playoffs in the U.S., bro, because it's just like it's real competitive, it's real athleticism, really, man. I mean, don't get me wrong, the group play helps you out, it gets you to the next rounds, but the knockout stage that's the best part about the World Cup, and yeah, it's definitely starting to get a buzz, not just necessarily in the U.S. or in Mexico, but even up in Canada. I'm pretty sure they're feeling that same itch.
Oh, worldwide. Yeah. I mean, if your team's still in it, you got a chance at the dance. And that's the cool part about it. So yeah, again, USA won. We are playing who next? Belgium, right?
I think for the U.S., yes, it is Belgium.
And then Mexico advances, and they play one of their kind of rivalries in this
I
FIFA.
believe it's England, but I don't still not too sure how the standing works and how they determine the rivals. But from what I've heard, yeah, Mexico
I
it's
heard
going to be
England.
England, and for the U.S. it's going to be Belgium.
So now Mexico is still playing in Mexico,
Oh yeah,
home country advantage, and then USA is playing in Seattle. And you were telling me it's some of the best soccer atmosphere in America.
I believe so, dude. I mean, I think the MLS technically got started in Seattle somehow. I mean, I don't know the full history, so don't quote me on that. But I just know that Seattle loves soccer, and it's just a great atmosphere, great fans, and they go all out, especially when supporting US. I mean, I think we saw that a couple of matches ago when they were up there in Seattle. So I don't expect anything less than that.
Oh yeah, no, and not only in San Diego but all over, but especially let's talk about our home, dude. These watch parties all over the city is amazing.
Dude, did
We
you see all the reactions from like the
Dude,
Mexico win? Just oh my
it
god,
was a
for
fiesta on Tuesday. I'll tell you that.
dude, I saw everything from Mexico City to TJ to like Mission Bay, like everywhere was just popping. I mean, obviously we were at the front wave enjoying it, but like even there, it was just sick, dude, spectacular. Just it was just a vibe, dude, hundred
Oh yeah,
percent.
dude, it was it was a real good vibe, man. It was fun. The front wave, dude. They definitely do what they can to accommodate their whole family. They have kids on the field playing soccer during the breaks. It was a real cool time there, and to see the Mexico fan base show up when we got there, they're already announcing we got to open up more sections because so many people showed up to this watch party. So, man, keep showing love and appreciate front wave, man. That was a fun one yesterday, and I'm sure it was fun today. They had a watch party for USA, and I believe they're gonna have a next one for the next match.
Oh yeah, I mean they're continuing to roll on, man. So the front wave is still going to continue to open up their doors to the fans.
All
For
ages, bring the fam.
exactly, I mean like Smoke said, you got the kids out there playing a little bit of soccer on the field, and they got all the concessions open. It's real fun, dude. So they're going to continue it with the next Mexico match and the next US match. So continue to go to frontwavearena.com and check out the events.
Yeah, I think July 3rd they have a concert. That's the most recent thing. I know a lot of people are asking, does Front Wave have any concerts? There is a concert coming up. Don't know who's in it, but they do amazing music there too. That venue just it seems like it's made for music. When they're bumping
Oh,
when they're
dude.
bumping the speakers, sometimes that's bumping.
Oh, dude, yeah, no, it's super fun, dude. I mean, I'm a fan. I'm hooked, and I can't wait to go back. That I mean, we've been talking about some things here and there. Not gonna discuss it so much because we still gotta get into all these teams and all these sports. And dude, I feel like when we were at the arena last time, we kind of flew through our notes. So let's maybe relax just a tiny bit
Yeah,
for
don't
for,
get
for
too
this
excited.
episode.
Yeah, we were kind of watching the game out of the corner of our eyes too, so that was it was cool to be there during that. We're probably gonna go back on Monday to see the Strike Force play Arizona, so that's gonna be a fun one. You're definitely gonna see Smoke and Vic in the arena. Check it out. You said Strike Force is real fun, so I can't wait to see the game. It's my
Oh,
first Strike Force game, so
dude, it's a vibe, dude. I mean, the arena itself just brings it, and it's amazing, dude. I can't say enough.
well, I remember the very first time I saw the Goals play, and I didn't really know much about hockey, could care less. Dude, I got in there, I saw a few plays, I'm like, oh, I'm a fan. Oh, I'm a Goals fan for life. So I hope that's gonna happen with the Strike
Oh,
Force.
you best believe it, dude. And like arena football, I don't know how to describe it just yet because I'm still kind of new to this sport. I've been to 2 games so far. Both of the games have been amazing, and the strike force is just the way that they play, especially when they're at home. So far, undefeated at home,
Hey.
5-0 record. Next match at the Front Wave Arena will be on July 6th. So, I not that I'm expecting them to win, but like with the trajectory that they have this 22 season, I would like for them to win, dude. And you know what? Arena football, the scores are pretty high, so it's gonna be like 30 plus points on both sides. It just depends how physical and how uh, disciplined the team really is when it comes to the match. So I'm excited and I'm looking forward to it, dude.
Now I'm sure it is fast paced because I know for a fact that the field is only 50 yards, not 100
Yes,
yards.
correct.
And is it the same time frame as the NFL game, or is it a little less?
Oh no, you still get I think 14 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that. But I'm pretty sure it's 14 minutes. But the time flies, dude. And just because it's 50 yards doesn't mean that they don't get turnovers because there is a lot of turnovers. But what I did learn last match is that uh, when you do a kickoff, and if you happen to do the kickoff and it goes in between the goalposts, technically you score again. So,
So that counts as points.
yeah,
Oh.
it was a new rule for me. Like I'm still trying to grasp this new game, but
I think
it was
Canada
kind of
football
cool.
is
It was
like
kind of
that
cool.
too. That's cool, man. So you can potentially score on a kickoff too,
Oh yeah, dude.
and they
But
still do kickoffs.
yes, they
That's
do
cool.
kickoffs.
I mean, that is one of the most exciting things in sports. It sucks that protect players wise the NFL doesn't do it anymore, but I think it's exciting.
Oh yeah, it's super exciting, dude. And don't get me wrong, like trying to score off of a kickoff, it's really hard, especially because in the IFL, like those posts are like super narrow, dude.
Oh,
So like,
really?
but just seeing it live and seeing the strike force scores, it was super cool, bro.
And now it's tackle. Right? It's not flag. It's tackle football.
Oh yeah, it's 100% tackle
Smack
football.
him into the walls.
Oh
Or,
yeah, dude.
oh.
It's gnarly.
And you were saying too that if a ball goes in the stands, you keep it as a souvenir.
That's right.
I'm looking forward to that, dude. Oh, I love souvenirs. But yeah, Strike Force is doing good. They're in the playoffs. It's not a playoff game, but it is a home game, and they are undefeated at Front Wave. So let's go support our boys. Speaking about support that we don't even know who to support yet, that hockey team still doesn't have a name, guys. Help us pick a name for this hockey team playing at Front Wave Arena. We need a name. I know that people are really starting to believe the San Diego Stealth is going to be the name. I'm still committed with the Blades. So if you guys got any other names, man, drop it down there or just vote for the Blades with your boy Smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens, man. It's not confirmed. Even the stealth is just kind of a name up in the air. But whatever happens, happens. There is going to be a new team coming to the Front Blue Arena in October. So, let's make sure that we all agree with the name for this new team.
So pretty much they got the San Diego Soccer there, the San Diego Clippers G League basketball team.
Mm-hmm.
They got the Strike Force, which probably won't be playing by then, and then they have a new hockey team. They're gonna be busy all year round. This is fun.
And that's not talking about the concerts, the other events, the community gatherings. Like, the whole area right there with the Corazon and Front Wave is definitely the new spot for Oceanside, 100%. And not just Oceanside, but like North County in general, I would say.
Oh yeah, no, it's a vibe. It was really cool. Yesterday we were at the watch party in Mexico, and there's a bunch of soccer fields right across the street, pretty much. And you see all these kids. Once the game's over, they all mobbed over as a team to watch Mexico. That's cool that you can do that. That's cool that you have that option to do that for your community, because most places can't. I don't even know. Is there a watch party at the Junior State Amphitheater? Because there should be.
There should be. I 100% agree with that. Now, is there? I don't know, bro. I mean, I haven't heard anything, so I'm assuming right now that no, there hasn't been any watch parties. But I have seen a whole lot of other watch parties throughout the city of Oceanside. But
Well,
yeah,
what I was
just not
trying
the
to get at
amphitheater.
is all ages watch parties because most of them are at bars or adult venues. This
That's true.
front wave, all ages. You bring the whole family and enjoy a time. The Seaside Market concessions is open. Tanner Burgers is open. They got the Paula Lounge. I'm not trying to sell it. I'm just trying to educate you guys
Yeah,
because
no,
it's
and
fun.
Tanner's is still fire, dude. Like even when you eat it at Coast Highway, is the same quality,
Mm.
same. Yeah,
Same price too. I'll tell you what.
yeah, you're not mistaken with that. But yeah, you know what? Just pull up, man. Pull up and check out the website and figure it out, and just give yourself some time to actually discover the Front Wave Arena.
Yeah. So other than that, let's get back to our boys in Cooperstown Brown and 24 karat gold. We're not looking solid. We're not looking solid like the gold we wear on our uniforms lately. And I'm talking about the San Diego Super Padres.
Yeah, why'd you do the air quotes, bro? It's
Because they're
unnecessary.
not looking super. They're not looking super. But what is super is that one home run Toddy did yesterday out of Wrigley Field. Very impressive. Such a smooth swing. Let's talk about little highlights before we get to the brass tacks because yeah, the Dodgers definitely beat us. The Cubs definitely whooped us, but I still think that the Dodgers played us a little petty, a little dirty. A lot of people got hit in that series, but they
Agree with
hit
that.
they hit our hot players, the players that actually got some runs against them, taught them a little lesson, and I think that's really petty. We didn't go after Betts, we didn't go after Otani, Freeman. Rojas got hit twice. Or who got
Well,
hit twice?
technically, I don't think the Padres were aiming to hit anybody, but it just happened to be. But with like the whole payback of like hit by hit, I feel like the Dodgers did go a little bit overboard and hit more players than what the Padres hit their players. So yeah, I do gotta agree with you, man. It was a little shaky, a little petty, but
And they did that
eh.
knowing that the next time we play them, which is tomorrow, right? No, Friday.
No, it will be, yes, this Friday, this weekend, and guess who the Padres are going to be facing? None other than the unicorn himself, Shohei Otani is going to be on the mound. He actually missed his last start against the Athletics, so
Ooh, what
that
injury or just
oh no, 100%
he wanted to
just
play the Padres?
well, I don't know if it was him, but it was a Dave Robert call, and he said no, he's pitching against the Padres.
One thing I will give credit because you don't really like this guy. Dave Roberts is a team player. Now, does he play dirty and selfish? Yeah, but that's how the Dodgers are now. They're taking the identity of Dave Roberts. I don't like him. I think he's a shady coach. He tries to get in your head, which that's part of the game. But hitting players in the arms when you have the most impressive team in the league, that's petty. That's just gonna hurt somebody. That's here to injure somebody. It's one getting hit in the ribs, take one for the side, take one on the tuchus. But when you get hit in the arm, I mean, or your hand, that affects your gameplay.
Yeah.
So I think those were uncalled for. I think they were intentional, and never really liked the Dodgers. I can't wait for us to teach them a lesson at Petco Park North coming up because the next two series against the Dodgers are going to be there, and then by luck we'll see them in the playoffs maybe.
Yeah, dude, and I completely agree with you on that, dude. Just like you said, getting hit on the back, getting hit on the ribs, maybe the leg, the foot, whatever, that's part of the game. But when you're purposely aiming at a player's hand, wrist,
Yeah, elbows and higher.
arm,
Elbows and higher is like
elbow, like
it's
that's,
dangerous.
or even like in Sander Borgart's case, getting hit in the freaking head again this season. That's not cool, bro. Not cool. But since we're still kind of like in the page of Dave Roberts, Dave Roberts, one of the, I guess, I don't know if younger would be the best term, but one of the few managers that has managed a game, or not necessarily a game, but a team to 1,000 wins in the span of a little over 1,600 games. So congratulations to him. His mind tricks work apparently. So hey, recognize what has to get recognized. I mean, don't necessarily hate the man because he technically comes from North County, but on a professional standpoint, that's a little bit different.
Hey, they do say don't hate the player, hate the game. Speaking about hating the game, I wish we had a coach like Dave Roberts because our coaching right now is doing nothing. Again, who are we going to point fingers at? A lot of people, I always say the hitting coach. I love the Fog, Ruben Niebla, but when you give up that many runs, that's on the pitching. And so Stammen's obviously not doing a good enough job as a head coach. Heads will roll. At least that's what a lot of fans are thinking right now.
See, I mean, everybody's heated right now, bro, and it's super understanding. I mean, the Padres are in a crazy skid, 5-game losing streak.
Again, these are impressive teams we're playing against, but still.
Yes, but I mean, are you gonna continue to say that for like the next 3 years? Like, get out of here with that. They're like,
these are the teams we got to beat.
yes, you could say they are kryptonite, but is the Phillies are kryptonite? Is the Bears? Sorry,
The Bears.
they played like Bears this time. Are the Cubs are kryptonite? Or the Dodgers are kryptonite? Or hell, the freaking Atlanta Braves? I mean, they're kryptonite, but you know what I'm trying to get at, dude. Like, you can make excuses as much as you want, but it really comes down to the players. It comes down to, at this point, the pitching that we all knew since spring training that was going to be the biggest issue. So why are you crying about it, dude? Yes, 23-3 is terrible. Horrible. One of the worst things I've ever seen this decade as a Padres fan.
I thought you were talking about Toddy and Merrill. I'm like, Toddy's doing beautiful.
But
yeah, you know what? But again, that's just one loss.
It's one loss, dude.
We're 5.
Shake it off.
5 in the wild card. We still have a chance to go to the dance. Like you said, All-Star break is not even here. We're playing 500 ball. Before the season started, that was your goal. Well, we got to stay 500.
We have to stay 500. That's been my mentality. I know that's the Padres mentality, but let's keep going deep down. And I know why people are pissed, bro. Because I'm upset right now too, and like I didn't want to get this riled up, but like fuck, I'm pissed, dude. Like I've been telling Smoke, like we got to rip these guys. I don't feel like doing that because I appreciate this team and I appreciate the players and I understand how hard they work, but like there's certain things that have to be discussed, bro. The month of June, I said it in a couple episodes ago. These guys were playing technically underneath 500 ball. They finished the month of June 4 games under 500. They went 11-15. 11-15 for the month of June, dude. Not necessarily expected, but, you know, kind of in the realm of what we knew this team could be back in March. But now that, you know, we see like the full turnaround, they gave us false hope. They started getting clutch wins. Like, it's not coming around anymore, dude. Yeah, even Samad Taylor, great spark plug. He brought some energy to the team, but now
do it himself. He can't do it himself.
He's not a one-man show, dude. There's 9 players on that field for some reason. They all got to bring something to the game. Tatis is only another guy in the game.
Can only do so much.
Merrill is another guy in the game. Machado could only be clutch for a limited amount of times, and it takes everybody, dude.
Ty France, Gavin Sheets, everybody has little sparks, but they're not being hot at the same time.
Mason Miller, dude. I mean, that game that they could have won against Chicago.
Will Wagner.
Hey, I'm not gonna say that he didn't do his job because he did, bro. Like he gave us hope with getting the running out at home plate. That was super sick. But that Ivy, he just wasn't ready, bro. He wasn't ready for the Ivy. It looked like he was gonna catch it. Too.
I called it last night. The Ivy's gonna be a difficult thing.
And he just got lost, bro. I think as soon as he touched the Ivy, he got lost. He misplaced the ball because like it's not like it even touched his glove. It just went straight into the freaking wall, and it bounced back. And like we could be out here arguing like, oh, why didn't you do this move and why didn't you like attempt to grab it? It's like, bro.
Okay, so if he did grab it off the Ivy bounce, that would be an out.
Yes, 100%.
It didn't touch the ground.
Yeah, exactly, 100%, dude. It could have happened, but it didn't, and it's okay. Take the L. And starting off the month of July, I mean, that's what I was curious about. Like, how are we gonna do in July? Shit, it ain't looking any better. 23-3. That's not the way you want to start, bro. But whatever, flush it. On to the next series. We got the Dodgers again. And
I think they got to stop playing.
We'll see.
They got to stop playing like they're looking for a loophole or a chance. They got to start playing like this is our chance. You know, play with fire in your soul. Because it looks like they're defeating themselves sometimes.
Yeah, dude.
And again, today's game, it was bad. You know, whatever.
From the get-go, dude. From the get-go. And
King wasn't on. No one was on. Honestly.
Yeah, it wasn't even King, dude. I think it was like Bueller, dude. And he's been our best pitcher. So think about that. Like our pitching is just not where we would want it to be. Now we're messing over our bullpen, and I mean, we know where our bats are, dude.
So with Preller, it's always it's always Padres buy. You know, Padres make a blockbuster deal during the trade deadline. Where we're at right now, are we potential sellers? Because
Uh,
you know, rookie boy Roy Jackson Merrill, the real rookie of the year, he ain't doing nothing this year, and I'm saying nothing like he's done damn near nothing.
so like sellers, that's a big word. Are we looking for a trade? Yeah, absolutely. But like, are we gonna try to move over a contract? I don't know, dude. I mean, we kind of discussed this before that it looked like they're covering some of these players, through the
Like
the Phantom
Bowen,
IL to like load manage, and not necessarily get rid of some of the talent that they want to keep. So
well,
selling, I don't know about selling, but they're definitely gonna be in for a trade, whether that's gonna be the farm or some of the minor league guys. Some
say Sungmun Sung,
something.
Jackson Merrill for Chapman and Duran, plus maybe some prospects going to them. I think that would definitely change the Padres around.
I mean, I wouldn't want to get rid of Merrill, dude. He's got so much potential, but I think his rookie season, just because he was so new to the league, they didn't know how to pitch to him. Now that they saw what he swing and misses at, he's in his head, bro.
Oh,
And
I don't even know if other teams call him Tatis Jr. They probably call him Slider Strike Three because he's still swinging on those sliders. I mean, he can't ever shake it. He gets good at sometimes, but dude, that slider has his number. And also, when you're in a slump, you don't want to have to listen to a rookie coach who honestly doesn't know what he's doing yet. So it's a tough team to be in. And go back to when Manny became a Padre, when Toddy became a Padre. How many coaches had we go through since then? And how many were rookies? At least three.
bro, I mean, Toddy, well, not even Toddy, dude, but Machado has seen at least about 5 different managers now in his career, and he only got here like at the end of 2018. He had a full season in 2019.
Yeah.
That Toddy got called up in 2019, so
Andy Green.
five,
Yeah, Jesus.
five skippers in the span of, let's say, just to round it off, 8 years. That's nuts, bro.
We all heard the rumors and the talks of why Mike Schultz quit. I would love to really know the real reason why. Is Preller the micromanager that everybody thinks he is, and that's why, you know, uh, in my mind, a future Hall of Fame coach left a team as hot as the Padres. I mean, we still have talent across the board. You just got to know how to deal with that talent. You got to know how to use them. I don't think Stammen knows how to use them.
I think so, dude. And I think we all love AJ Preller for the superstar dealsman and businessman that he is. But like when it comes to like ball and being a manager, micromanaging is fucked, dude. Like I mean, we all saw Moneyball. Like we saw what they did in that movie.
That was Brad Pitt.
Yeah, but I mean, Brad Pitt wasn't doing it. It was like trying to be. But whatever. That's aside from the point. Like what happens in a fictional movie doesn't mean that it's gonna happen in real life, AJ. Like I get it, you're a superstar, you're a great GM, president of baseball operations, whatever your title is, but like you're not the manager of the squad, bro. Like I get it, you have personal relations with all these players, and you know their mom and their grandma and their cousin's cousin, but like, bro, let them play.
And again,
Don't be out there telling the manager how to do the lineup.
we could be wrong. Maybe it's not Preller. Maybe he's letting Stammen do it, and Stammen ain't cutting it. So whatever it is, I hope we fix this hiccup because we have too good of a team to be playing 500 ball.
Bro, not even at this point.
It's gonna be a fun July, but definitely still vote for your favorite Padre for the All-Star game. It's in what, 2 weeks, right?
Yeah,
Damn.
July 15th is
Coming
the
up.
All-Star break, so man, it can't come any sooner. These Padres need it. And guess what? After the All-Star
You
break,
believe that people are getting called up. You believe that the injured list is gonna be no injuries no more.
well, I mean, look at our recent history. Mr. Bunt Cronenworth, he's back.
Did he look good? I saw a pitch. I didn't see the bat, but I heard he pinched it.
I don't know if he pinched hit. No, he was in the starting lineup. I believe the first game in the Cubs series on Monday, and no, it was cool. I saw the at bat. He threw a nice little bunt, and he's looking better, bro. And it sounds like he was going through a lot of shit. So to see him back in the lineup and being healthy, it's really cool, positive sign. And I mean, he's a clubhouse guy, bro. Everybody loves him.
I can't imagine how traumatizing that would be. get hit in the face, play it off because you're a ball player, realize that you're injured more than you thought you were, and now you got to go back and face a same fast pitcher. I don't know what team they hit him, but man, I mean that's got to be tough to come back.
I think it might have been like in
Was it the
Colorado.
Cubs? Was it Rockies?
I think it was the Rockies. I don't know. I can't remember that far back.
Anyway, I'm glad to see our boys getting healthy, but I just want to see them play, play with anger. Play with some damn grit. Get into fights. When the Dodgers try to pick on the little brother at our own house, hit him back, hit him in the mouth. We got to play aggressive because what we're doing now is not working, and it doesn't look like we're playing aggressive. We've had good games. We score points, but we don't finish like we did in the beginning of the season. And I just want that excitement back. It's always exciting at Petco Park, but how are they going to bounce back losing a game like today when they got to go face the Dodgers in LA, knowing Dodger fans hate the Padres? I looked at the survey. Top two teams that the Dodgers hate the most: Padres and Astros.
Well, that's easy, bro. These guys just gotta stop playing soft.
Damn right.
They gotta stop playing soft, bro. You just said it right now. You don't necessarily have to play angry. That doesn't help because like anger blinds you. Any boxer knows this. But like you just gotta play aggressive, confident, and not give a shit. Enjoy the game. Because these guys right now, they look like they ain't enjoying anything. As soon as Juan Soto said it best, dude. Like as soon as they know they're losing, they kind of give up. It hasn't been the full case all throughout for 2026, but man, you kind of see it every now and then where they're just like the body language tells you everything. So Padres just play more disciplined and go out there hungry, man.
And I started noticing, because Manny does it. We all know Manny did his whole career. When he knows he's for sure out, he jogs to first base. I'm starting to see other Padre players do that, and it's like, dude,
Same here.
Run. I know from experience, speed definitely creates errors on the bags. So man, just show some aggressive. Hopefully they make an error because it's not guaranteed that they're throwing perfect every time. I do see Manny do it. He's not the fastest guy anyway, so I'm not really too concerned when he does it. But now if we get a Toddy or a Merrill start jogging to first base, dude, you got to get on base to steal a base, baby. Don't be jogging. That's just what kills me. The effort seems like it's not there right now.
Yeah, absolutely agree on that, dude. So,
and it starts with the top. I agree. Let's shake some things up. Get rid of Stammen. Make Niebla the interim coach for the rest of the season, and let's see how that plays out. Or what would you want?
Here. I second that, dude. At this point, I'm sorry. We tried it, but we all knew Niebla was going to be the manager anyway. So.
He should. And Sam's not a bad guy, but even lost today, I didn't see the post-game interview, but I'm sure he's got a smile on that shitty face, dusting it off when this is not a time to be doing that. It's time to hold people accountable, whether it's yourself, whether it's your staff, or whether it's those players. You got to hold people accountable. And if it comes to the fans, man, we sell out Petco Park. You don't want us booing the home team. That's going to be loud. And that's not going to help their morale anyway.
Nah, dude. I mean, it's something that we said the whole entire season, bro. If you're not ready to be a Padre fan, you're more than welcome to take the door out of the bandwagon because it's tough out here. And it shows. You see it. You're living it right now. But regardless, out here, it's Padres every day, all day. And we're going to continue to root on for the brown and gold.
Oh, yeah. I shared a post, for when I was growing up about the Dodgers and Padres. Tony Gwynn got an inside the park home run. The Dodgers dove for a ball in the outfield, completely missed, went all the way to the backfield. What's it called? The fence. And those are the Dodgers I remember. They were jokes. So for them being hot right now, kudos. Enjoy it because, it's not always going to be there. Because you guys were a joke when the Padres were amazing. So I just hope we just figure it out because I like this team. I really do like a lot of players on this team. There's a few I don't like. Wandy, you're starting to grow on me. But there's I hate to see him do so bad.
Yeah, I didn't like that third baseman that took over Machado this time.
Who is it?
Weak. The Korean kid, bro.
So Sung Munson, you're not a big fan of him.
Nah.
Well, he doesn't know where to play. They put him at third, put him at short. He's a utility player, but he doesn't even play those positions that well.
Yeah, he's the bottom of the lineup, dude. Sorry, yeah, just throw him back into the minors, dude. Let's get Verdugo out here, bro. Do something exciting, AJ.
Yeah.
But whatever. You know what? I want to keep on not talking about the Padres.
I
let's
still
move
love
on
the
to
Padres, though, baby.
Yeah,
Keeping
all
the
day,
faith.
every day. But let's move on to something cooler, bro. Something that's more fun because that shit It's not fun right now.
All right, let's talk
Sorry.
about something fun, baby.
All right. Well, we hit the strike force. Okay. Okay. I know what's fun, dude, and some cool stuff that happened over the weekend,
Ooh,
and
okay.
I kind of not necessarily hinted at all, but like talking about that mentality, aggressiveness, and being agile, skilled, and just showing grit. Let's go into boxing, dude.
All
Let's
right.
go
Before
into
that,
boxing.
real quick. Congratulations to Ethan Salas and the other guy that made the futures game. Let's go, Padres. Looking good. But yeah, let's get into boxing because a lot of big fights coming up this summer. Also, you said a lot of good fights this weekend.
There was some good fights, but I mean the one that took it, the main fight was Boots versus Zayas, which it was fun, dude. It was great. I mean, personally, I was rooting for Boots.
Was that uppercut knockout or?
Eh, I don't remember the exact punch, but it was a TKO in the seventh round. Win goes over to Boots. But either way, dude, just again the hunger and the tenacity of this 23-year-old bro Puerto Rican kid. I mean, I don't know if he's Puerto Rican, but he's of Puerto Rican descent. But it just shows you that he's hungry in the sport, bro. Like, and that's what you gotta do in any sport. You gotta show up, be hungry, and just put up fucking fight, put up a show, and say, "Hey, I'm here. I'm present. I'm not backing down." That's all it comes down to.
And that's what I'm loving right now about the boxing community and the boxing world. These young ones are hungry. They're actually making the sport more exciting again because
Oh
it
yeah.
was very dull for many years. It was maybe I would say 10 or more. I wasn't really into boxing. It was just so boring. They say rigged, but these kids are making it exciting. And man, kudos. I hope they keep it going because boxing is a beautiful. That's also an American pastime.
Oh yeah, I think so. I mean, technically, it got really popular in the U.S. back in the day. I mean, if you guys seen Gangs of New York, you'll know what I'm talking about. But it goes down that far, dude. 1800s, just like baseball. I mean, yes, they all kind of started technically in England, but in the U.S., this is where dreams come to fruition, bro. I mean, that's why anybody who loves freedom and loves the chance and the opportunity to do something, they come out here to the U.S., bro. They come out to the States because this is the land of opportunity, bro. Any professional in whichever field will tell you the same thing. This is where opportunities are at, bro. So, again, for this youngin, 23 years old, to say, "Hey, I'll fight Boots. I don't care if he's one of the best pound per pound in the world. I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna do my job." And yeah, it sucks that he lost on the TKO in the seventh round, but hey, he didn't back out. He didn't duck him, and it just shows, man. I can't wait to see more of his fights and see what he has in the future.
Yeah, dude, a lot of these youngsters, they're making a name for themselves, not necessarily by winning, but taking these challenges. And that's really cool, that they're not scared, to fail. Because you got to pretty much, the saying, go big or go home. And
That part.
yeah, the land of opportunity is correct because you'll know whatever you want to do if you got what it takes to go against the best here, but no matter what it is, because everybody's going to try to be that guy. So yeah, hats off to him. Fun boxing. There was also WWE this weekend. Pretty fun. Sami Zayn, congratulations, dude. Won the undisputed WWE title.
That's cool.
That is really cool as a feel
That,
good.
that's like the Irish guy, right, with the long hair and the beard and stuff.
Yeah, he's like Middle Eastern and Canadian, and he won it in Saudi Arabia. So it was really special.
He's Canadian.
Yeah, he's like Canadian and Middle Eastern.
Because he was like a tag team duo, right?
The guy, the orange guy with long hair, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was like
yeah.
a tag team duo, and then he has like it's almost like CM Punk like raps and
Yeah,
stuff.
Sam. Yeah, he's got the little.
Damn. Yeah, because I did see that, dude. Like, he became champion. And I was like, wow, dude. Like, I was not expecting that story, but it's kind of cool because like it's one of those characters that is long overdue, and they finally kind of get a shot. So it's pretty nice to see.
Oh yeah, no, he had a real cool promo afterwards too. He's like, I've been in this business for over 20 years. I've been chasing this title for 10 years. No one ever thought I was gonna get it. My time came and went, and I'm champion. It was like a real cool promo. Like, yeah, dude, don't ever stop. I think it's gonna be short lived. I look at the storylines and the longevity of it, but still, for him to get it, it's just beautiful. Congrats.
Yeah, I mean, there's all these kinds of storylines. I mean, even with Penta being right now Well, what's his title again? It's what
Intercontinental champion.
yeah, what Dom used to have.
Yeah.
So they're fighting. They're building up for that match, right? Like the rematch, kind of.
No, it's gonna be him versus Rey Mysterio versus brother, I think, like Penta's brother El Rey or whatever. Or
For the belt?
yeah,
Oh,
it's gonna be a
shit.
triple threat at SummerSlam is what they're thinking about. But yeah, it's
Mm.
gonna be badass, dude. So, and that's gonna be cool because if Rey wins, Rey Mysterio, maybe his son might challenge him for that belt back. If he doesn't win and Penta or his brother Ray wins, it's brother versus brother. That's a cool storyline. So either or, that's gonna be fun.
Hey, I mean, this new WWE writing, especially with AAA being involved, and the Undertaker being a little bit better than Triple H, in my opinion. Like they're getting storylines like right, especially with the Luchadors for sure.
Yeah, so Triple H has a lot of the DX in his writing squad, like Road Dogg. I love him as a wrestler. A lot of people hate him as a writer, as behind the scenes guy. I love what Undertaker's doing. Undertaker's even giving people opportunities to choreograph matches. Pete Dunne, unsung, no one really knows him. He actually choreographed that match, that amazing match at Lucha,
Dude,
the
well,
mask versus mask match. The
that one
Grande.
was sick, dude. And you know what? I saw this clip. I think it was a couple of weeks ago, but it was like an altercation with Rey Mysterio and I guess some other people that he's beefing with. And they unmasked him, and then Chad Gable,
Yeah.
he runs into the ring and he kind of defends Rey for some reason,
Yeah.
but like it's because of like the whole mask journey, bro. Like lucha is different, bro. Like you don't understand what being a masked luchador really is to these people, but like it's a huge culture, and like for him to like kind of embrace it, come back into it, and like be like, dude, losing a mask or trying to disrespect somebody and removing their mask, it's a huge deal. So like him pulling up to the ring that day, that shit was super cool.
Yeah, you kind of see like in live perspective him learning like the whole journey of kind of taking it as a joke to where like I respect it now, and even though I'm not a masked lucha no more, I still respect the tradition of lucha wrestling because yeah, there's fast paced, high flying lucha masks, but there's also slow storyline matches like the old school Hulk Hogan Andre the Giant matches where it tells a story throughout the whole match, and it is special and it's hard to do with the mask on. So I mean that's a talent within itself. I'm glad that Undertaker and AAA is actually getting a little more in the limelight because there's some amazing talent over there.
Oh yeah, dude, and I mean now with Rey Mysterio also being like the GM of
I was talking about the Latina
AAA.
wrestlers. Yee, Lola Vice.
Dude, and not even that, dude. Fuck, I kind of missed my train of thought. Oh, actually, I remember now. But again, with the AAA, like the new stories, the Perros del Mal, dude, coming back into AAA. That's kind of cool.
That's cool, man.
In which, if you guys didn't know, Penta was an original Perros del Mal, which eventually is gonna come back to his storyline. Like,
Was it him and his brother, or he was just in it himself?
No, he just happened to be in it with like the original founders, and most of the original founders, they've kind of gone and passed. Some are actually, unlived, and they're in better situations, spiritually. But either way, I'm pretty sure that all of that storyline is going to end up coming back to Penta with the whole AAA situation. And who knows, maybe after Dom gives up the Mega Campeon belt, it's all going to like start tying in.
I mean, it already kind of is. The Lucha or the AAA Tag Team Champions are the War Raiders, big ass white biker looking dudes. So they are really incorporating Lucha into WWE and WWE superstars into AAA, which I think, yeah, you're right. It's a matter of time before it's going to be. I think they already had a Clash of Worlds, right? It was.
Yeah, I think it was last year. Yeah.
So I hope they do annually. I hope they do it once a year. That'd be super cool. And that's also a cool way to switch off, titles and to get more notoriety. I didn't know about, Mr. Iguana or Mr. Psycho.
Oh, Mr. Iguana's
I didn't know that.
bro.
I didn't know that fucking La Parca was still wrestling under the alias of La Parca. And those Latinas, man, even the OG Latinas, man, they still can put on a show.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, it's entertainment business.
Yeah, and it's fun. I really do like seeing AAA because I didn't know much about it until this incorporation. But enough about wrestling. SummerSlam's coming up in August. That's going to be real fun. A lot of storylines. They're saying the Shield might share a ring again, which that's a big arc. So we'll talk about more about that later.
Yeah, but let's maybe bring it back into the boxing just a tiny bit.
Hey.
So we spoke about Boots and Saya's match or bout sorry, a lot of different sports that we had to get to. We spoke about that main event fight, but another main event fight that we had discussed that was gonna happen in September.
Wait, it's not happening.
That's why I said was. So it's no
Ooh,
longer happening in September. So Canelo Alvarez versus and Billy will not be in September, with Ryan Garcia also happening in September. That match has been postponed to October, and it will be happening in Saudi Arabia. So at this point, Ryan Garcia now has a main event fight. So good
in
luck
Las
with
Vegas, September 12th. That's gonna be a
Epic.
crazy one.
Yeah, so good luck to him. Hopefully he defends his title well. And talking about titles, Usyk, the heavyweight champion, has vacated his titles, WBA, WBC, and IBF heavyweight titles, because he's close to retiring and he doesn't want to defend the belts. And I think he wants to go on in his own terms. What did you think? What were you saying about that?
Yeah, that's what I heard. Because when you do have belts, you have an obligation to defend them,
And you
stuff
gotta,
like that.
you gotta pay. That's why Crawford retired. So.
Because you're like renting the belts or something like that.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. So I think it's his best interest to get rid of it. He already solidified himself as one of the best in the business ever. So I don't think this is anything to diminish his career or character
Oh no, not at
or
all.
his legacy.
Not at all.
I think this is awesome because he's giving other boxers a chance to go for a title that they necessarily wouldn't have an opportunity for.
That's true.
And yeah, go on your own terms. I mean, look at Mayweather, dude. He was doing matches he hated at the end because he wanted to keep that belt. He wanted to keep his undefeated streak. But is Usyk undefeated too?
I don't know if he's undefeated, but he's definitely one of the best in his class and of his generation. He's an amazing pound for pound dude. Even though he fights as a heavyweight, that he's retained his titles as a heavyweight, he's a monster, bro.
Now, who's had more belts at one time? Is it Pacquiao, Canelo, or this dude right here?
I guess it depends how you're talking about it. Because to get more belts, you gotta jump higher in weight classes, which is different divisions. So I'm gonna say Pacquiao, but it could also be Mayweather. Those are some of the.
So Mayweather has a lot of belts too.
Oh yeah.
So I always thought he was just a light heavy or a cruiser or light heavy.
Oh no, dude. I think he started as a lightweight, maybe bantamweight. I'm not too sure, but it's just the going up in weight classes. That's what gets you more belts in your career. It's not necessarily because you're going after the belts in your weight class, because there's technically only 4 in your weight class, 5 if you count the Ring magazine. But there's only so many you can get in your whole group.
Now, if you're a boxer, or is it like UFC where you're contracted to fight UFC fights only, or can you go to different companies and try to challenge for their belts? Because that's what I thought boxing was. Like, if you're the best, you can go challenge anybody.
That's a little bit different. Technically, you could challenge whoever you want, but when it comes to the promotion and how they're gonna make that fight happen, now that's the whole business
It's like
side.
Golden Boy or Money
and
Team.
That's when it gets a little weird.
All right. Yeah, because I never really understood that, but I also didn't know there was four belts in each weight class.
Yeah.
Are they all heavyweight belts, or they're different titles?
No, it depends on your weight class. So it could be heavyweight, light heavyweight, middleweight, light middleweight.
Oh, you're saying each organization has 4 belts, not your weight class has 4 belts.
No, your weight class
has 4 different belts.
Yes, the organization is that's different. That's like the organization is who gives you the belt.
Oh, okay.
And you own the belt for the weight class that organization hosts. So I don't know, dude. I don't want to get into the whole business. It gets confusing, but you guys kind of get the gist.
Well, then I'm asking. So Canelo potentially could have to fight maybe 4 times a year.
No, because he's a superstar now, dude.
Oh, so
like he makes money off of selling his name. So he's already been a champ. He's in the history books for boxing, but now that he's technically not a champion, almost like Usyk, because see, I don't want to get into this, but this is the political shit. So Canelo lost the undisputed to Crawford, right?
Yes.
So Crawford got all the belts. Crawford had to pay heavy ass taxes and pay for belts because he was the guy. He was the undisputed champ, so he had to pay for all those belts. Fuck. So what did he do? He retired and he vacated the belts because he didn't want to pay all that. So he just he fought Canelo, he cashed out, he got the belts, when they were like, "Hey, well, you gotta pay for those belts," he's like, "You know what? I don't want these belts. I'm gonna retire. Just give me the bag." That's all I'm gonna say there. So Canelo, being the boxer and the athlete that he is, he's like, "Whatever, dude. You take the belts. I'll take the L." But guess what? I'm gonna continue boxing. I'm gonna continue to grow my name, my legacy, my brand. He's no longer a title holder, but he's still fighting big names, big guys who are holding belts, so that he can continue to chase belts.
So he can still get titles,
Oh yeah,
even though he's not a champion right now.
yeah. So you don't have to be a champion. You just gotta be a really good contender, and people gotta like take your worth. Like with Canelo, for example, the name, the legacy. They're like, okay, I'll fight Canelo because it's a good payday. Because people are gonna be tuning in because the purse and the payout is gonna be good. Whether I win or lose doesn't matter. Whether I put my belt on the line or not, it doesn't matter. But like at the end of the day, at the end of the match, it's gonna be a good payout for everybody. And yeah, Canelo still has the opportunity to get another belt. And guess what? Canelo's gonna take that belt. He's gonna be like, "Here you go. I'll pay for that belt."
Yeah. Now, when you pay for a belt and you retire, do you even if you are a champion, do you get replicas of that belt?
Yeah. So replicas you do get, but if you want to hold the belt while you're still an active fighter,
there's taxes.
That's when you have to pay taxes. Yeah,
because we're talking about
it's a trip.
We're talking about the World Cup trophy. Like that's the same trophy it's always been, just like the Stanley Cup.
Similar situation. So like with the World Cup trophy, they present it to the winner. You hold it. You take a picture. Blah blah blah. But as soon as the ceremonies are over, they take it away. They put it on the shelf somewhere.
Damn.
And you get a replica. Because unless you request for that trophy to be taken out for a special occasion, the FIFA is going to hold it, bro, because it's solid gold. It's worth over like $5 million.
Oh, yeah.
So they're not just going to give it to the champions of that tournament. They'll give you a replica, but if you want to get the real trophy.
So the replica is not solid gold, obviously.
No, it's probably plated. But yeah, dude, no, there's. With any of these sports, there's a crazy business sides that you guys don't necessarily got to get into, but we'll try to educate you every now and then when we can.
Man, that's crazy that you gotta pay taxes on the belts you win. I mean, I guess you're right though. That's the crown, and that's their gold. You're renting pretty much, even though it's technically yours at that time.
Hey, business is business.
But
let's move over, dude. Because we still got to get to a little bit more Padres. But before we get to the Padres, there is one thing that I want to cover that you guys might have missed over the weekend, which is F1 racing. Oh, yeah, dude. I personally like F1. I do follow it, maybe not as intensely as I do the Padres. But I just wanted to, make sure that you guys were aware that there was a race this weekend, June 28th. To be exact, it was like the biggest race. Let me see. It was the Austrian Grand Prix at the Red Bull track. Pretty solid, bro.
No accidents, right? Not many accidents in that.
Well, it's not NASCAR.
Yeah.
And these fools actually know how to drive. But either way, dude, I'm getting distracted. Great race, great placings. From first to third, Verstappen finally getting back into the podium. It's been a while since we've seen.
He got on the podium for stopping.
Well, no, his name is Verstappen. I don't know where he's from, but he's really good, bro. One of the great.
They call him Red Light.
Yeah, one of the Red Bull drivers, and I mean, it makes sense for him to win at the Red Bull track. So, but regardless, aside from Verstappen actually placed second, I believe, in the Austrian Grand Prix. And we got G. Russell, who placed first, and A.K. Anatoly, sorry, not Italian, but he placed third. But regardless of his placing for this exact match, he's actually still first place in the standings, which actually the Mercedes team is leading the standings with first and second place. And after that, I'm not going to fill you too much into it, but obviously we got Ferrari there, and Verstappen, he's still top 10. But, ever since Checo Perez kind of left the Red Bull team, it hasn't been the same for him. So it's it's getting interesting in F1, dude. A lot of new blood and a lot of new generation, and like we were mentioning earlier, is like these new cats are making all these sports a little bit more exciting. I mean, hell, we saw it with Mexico just the other night with the 19-year-old, 17-year-old.
Yeah.
I forget his age, but the kid from TJ, bro, like he's putting it down.
Yeah, no, dude. Even the youngster from USA, dude, they're putting it down. Um, I've really seen many other World Cups besides USA and Mexico because we go to the watch parties and it's a vibe when you watch with fellow fans. Um, Not a huge fan of any other country. You know?
I mean, I like a lot of other countries, but yeah, I'm not gonna follow them as hard as Mexico or US for sure.
But while we're on soccer for the moment, though, there's some badass scarf giveaways that the SDFC is doing the rest of this season. You want to talk about that, dude? They look sick.
Do it, dude. I forgot the dates, but yes, SDFC is coming back this month of July. The San Diego Wave coming back this month of July. So I mean, it's a little bittersweet when it comes to like the World Cup, but getting these athletes back, getting these games back into town, it's amazing, dude. But they do have this crazy
So
cool giveaway for SDFC, and I can't wait, dude. It's Latin American countries, all these other countries, scarves.
Yeah,
and
Argentina, Mexico,
Super cool.
Brazil, dude, Venezuela. It looks so cool, man. All those scarves are sick. I know when the season first started, you were raving about the scarf you got. You're like, dude, I love my SDFC scarf.
Actually, it wasn't SDFC. It was San Diego.
Well, it
But
was the Padres scarf. Yeah.
and I still love it, dude. I've only worn it that one time in the show because it's summer now, so
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be wearing that
I don't
shit.
even wanna
But
wear
best
this,
believe,
guys.
as soon as it rains a little bit and it's cold outside, I'm gonna be wearing that.
Oh yeah, dude. And that Mexico scarf from SDFC, that looks pretty badass, dude. They all look really cool. Again, the Wave, they have a beach towel giveaway. I've been waiting for a beach towel giveaway in San Diego, so I'm super stoked about that. Do you think there'll ever be a women's FIFA World Cup?
There is actually.
There is.
Yeah, you don't know this?
It's not going on right now, so no, I didn't.
No, it's not going on right now. But yes, there is a FIFA Women's World Cup, which actually US is
Wow.
one of the better teams, dude. I mean, ask Alex Morgan. Alex, let him know.
I wish it was right over there.
Yeah, and she'll show you the trophy.
Hey.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
so they won it. They won it.
oh yeah, the
Oh,
U.S.
fuck
is
yeah.
a powerhouse in women's soccer.
Hey, well, I'll tell you what. We look
obviously
pretty damn
Brazil.
impressive. We look pretty damn impressive as the men's today.
Oh, dude, this men's squad. We've said it before, dude. They got the opportunity to potentially make it to quarterfinals, and I think that's a win, 100%. Like if you make it to quarterfinals after beating Belgium, that's gonna be huge for the sport here in the U.S. And I'm excited, dude. I mean, Belgium's not gonna be any walk in the park. It's gonna be a tough opponent, but this squad, the way that they're clicking, the way that they're playing, damn, there's something special.
And you're also saying with this special Mexico team, they are playing in Mexico again. We say weather will be a problem or just a hiccup.
It's gonna be maybe a minor setback, but they were playing with the rain just this past match against Ecuador, so it's not gonna be any different. But playing England, it's definitely gonna be a little bit more of a challenge. But these guys are home. They're playing in Estadio Azteca. They're playing in Mexico City. I could foresee them finally giving up a goal throughout the tournament because so far they've been in a crazy stat run, dude. 0 goals scored against Mexico in the last 4 matches.
Now, what was this breaking the curse thing I was hearing yesterday?
I can't get it too much into it because I don't understand it too well. Because I've seen Mexico advance plenty of times.
Yeah, I thought they're good.
But I don't know what the media is trying to emphasize here. But whatever. Well, if you guys know, let us know. And I just don't. I don't get it, dude. But I've seen Mexico advance to this upcoming round, and I'm just excited to watch them do some damage against England. I think it's gonna be 2-1 Mexico. I think they're gonna finally, get a goal scored against them. But I'm just ready, man. I'm just ready to go Mexico, vamos Mexico, and dude, go USA too.
Yeah. Oh man, it's gonna be fun. You actually are gonna be in Mexico this weekend, so I'm excited to see how vibe.
Damn, dude, I was supposed to say in the low, dude. But hey, yes, some cool stuff might happen. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
All right, man. Well, what last notes do we got? Because I mean, the hour actually became an hour this time. Because last time it was like 35 minutes or whatever.
Sometimes I don't think we have enough for an hour, but we do.
Mm,
Yeah, I guess more watch parties at Front Wave. Strike Force this Monday. 4th of July is this weekend. Happy birthday at Oceanside. Their birthday's the 3rd. So we get actually a special double dose of fireworks up here in North County. We get Oceanside's birthday on the 3rd, and then we get America's birthday on the 4th. Technically Independence Day, not America's birthday. But
yeah.
the Big Bay Boom has been something special for the last, I would say, decade. And I don't see us slowing down. I remember that one year, all the fireworks went off at the same time. That was crazy. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
I actually snuck on top of Horton Plaza with my homie, and so we were watching it, and we just all one big boom. So that was illegal for no reason.
Yeah.
But
Shout out Horton Plaza.
oh, rest in paradise, Horton Plaza, man. One of the greatest architectural structures of San Diego, besides Balboa Park. But
It's really cool. It's funky.
yeah, the Big Bay Boom, and don't they have a boat parade too at the harbor?
They usually do, yeah. So I mean, it's a holiday weekend. Shout out to all of you guys. Be safe out there. Enjoy your 4th of July, and like we said, we got some special stuff coming up to you guys. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
But before we wrap up, man, this is probably the last note that I have. We mentioned it. All Star break is coming up on July 15th, but before that, on the MLB side, on the Mexican League side, the All Star break has already happened. It happened
Oh,
June 26th through the 28th, something that also kind of got missed over this weekend. But I just want to seg it back to the Toros of Tijuana, dude, because they definitely got some big names called up for that All Star game. So we got, of course, Redbeard himself, Justin Turner, got called up to be an All Star to represent Tijuana, represent the Toros, aside with also Hernan Perez, outfielder, Noah Skiro, pitcher, and Brett D. Goose, pitcher. So four Toros got called up to the All Star game, and it's been fun to see this new Toro squad, bro. Because I really believe in this squad. I think they can make it really far into the playoffs. It's almost playoff season for the Mexican League. Still kind of technically on the halfway of the season, but it finishes way quicker in Mexican League than it does in the U.S. So before you know it, playoffs are right around the corner. They usually start in September, so you only got a couple months left before it's real go time.
seems like JT loves playing with the Toros.
Dude,
Seems like he's embracing it.
I think so too, dude. I think after being in the majors for so long, to get like a fresh breath of air and not be
Pressured.
as yeah pressured, as dedicated, as like focused. Not saying that they don't focus or see those things down in the Mexican League, but it's like it's a little bit more loose. You get a chance to like show your personality, which he's actually done in Mexico. I feel like I finally understand who Justin Turner is, because here in the States he was just that hard ass with a pine tar in his back, and like now
Oh, yeah.
he's just a dude, bro. He loves eating tacos. He loves his family. Like he's super badass, man.
Probably see him at Hong Kong. But no, yeah, everybody in the MLB is just so stoic. You really can't.
Mhm.
You really can't read them. You know. But yeah, dude, I love it. You were telling me that Toros baseball is so fun. Just the
Super
environment.
fun, dude.
Oh,
I gotta take you to a game before the season ends.
I
You're
would
like,
love to go.
and guess what? Once we do this, we're gonna get some sick ass footage. We're gonna make a clip out of it and show you guys a day at Toros Mobile Park, because it's a vibe, bro. It's a vibe.
It's a vibe. Speaking about a vibe, this July is a big month for San Diego. Obviously, 4th of July, Del Mar Fair is going to be done on the 4th of July, but the horse races start, and can't wait to cover that. Comic Con is coming to town. Over the Line, which is a local pastime at Fiesta Island, is going to be here. So this July, we have plenty of events to talk about next week, and I'm excited. There's a lot of fun stuff happening. Plus, we got the World Cup all month, baby. Not all month, pretty much damn near though.
Yeah, and we got the Soccers coming back sometime soon. We got
So did all soccer take a break for the World Cup? Is that what you're saying? Like all
Um,
leagues, kind of.
kind of, yeah, just because of the bigger name players are in the World Cup. But we got the SDFC, we got the Wave, we got all these other stuff starting to shape back into place after this July. So hopefully the Padres get back into shape also, and we'll see what happens, man. But to close out, let's get into it, man. How do you feel about these Padres facing the Dodgers this upcoming weekend? Because we saw the trajectory, 5-game losing skid, not looking too hot. What do you think, bro?
Well, to be
Sweeping?
honest, I don't feel too good about it. But if we play with some tenacity and play with some maybe not anger, but play with some aggression, play with some passion, I think we could best those Dodgers in LA. And I hope, and I hate saying it, I hope it gets a little ugly because I think that's what we're gonna need. We're gonna need something to fucking really piss us off. If you ain't gonna get mad that you're due to hit a 2-run home run off Sasaki gets hit in the hand the next time at bat, what are you guys doing? I'd be mad for my teammate. So I'm not saying you guys aren't mad. Don't play with anger. Dodgers are gonna be tough. We got Otani, and they love to hate us up there. But you know what? Sometimes you gotta eat the hate, baby, and make it cake. And so I do think we're gonna do really well in LA. No one takes an ass whooping like 23-3 and not bounce back. All right, they're a professional baseball team. There are San Diego Padres, and I think it's bad news for Otani and the boys in blue up north.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, bro. I think this is the bounce back. I think they're really gonna show the Otani flaws on Friday, and they're gonna take out Otani a little bit early. I think. When it comes to the series, personally, I'm thinking it's gonna be an even split. I'll take a split.
It's a 4-game series.
Yeah, they don't have to win the series, but I'll take a split, bro. It's not gonna be easy, bro. But yes, I'm expecting fireworks, and I'm expecting a little aggression from the Padres after what happened here at Petco Park, man. Some of the stuff that the Dodgers did uncalled for, bro. I get it. If you were at home, completely
Oh, I was
understandable.
cussing my TV, dude. I
But
was
but
threatening my friends, like fuck.
to do some of that stuff that the Dodgers did at Petco Park and walk all over the Padres, it's definitely disrespectful, bro. I mean, but the Padres didn't do anything to defend themselves, so it's
If you let them get away
it's
with it, they're gonna
honorable.
do it.
It's honorable.
Yeah. You're supposed to be a prestigious team in MLB, defending world champions, and you can't take a 2-run home run in the first inning, or the second inning. That's kind of weak, you know. Then the next game, the dude who's hot against you guys, you hit him too. Like that's super weak, bro. That's not a championship caliber team to me. And it starts with the coaching. So I think the Dodgers are scared of the Padres. Yeah, the record will show something different, but their actions on the field shows that they don't want us hot. They don't want us embarrassing them. And I just think the Padres need to play a little more aggressive.
Yeah, and I mean, now that you kind of mentioned it, dude, I got a quick flashback, but that's why Mike Schill got on this motherfucker's face.
Yeah.
Like they were about to get down, like, because he wasn't gonna put up with that shit, dude. And I mean, Stammen, I'm sorry, dude, but you gotta do something, bro. Like, stand up for your boys, stand up for your team, and stop being such a fucking pussy and a pushover. I'm sorry, I don't want to use them words, but it's out there. Um, but let's move it over to the Diamondbacks, bro. I mean, that's the series after the Dodgers. What do you think?
I still think we're second place in the West. And so
Okay,
whatever
I like
happens with LA, yeah, our goal right now is to make sure we're number 1 and 2 in the wild card race. For now, Dodgers could have some bad luck because that's what we're gonna need, and we could definitely catch them. They're not out of reach. It's just gonna be we got to focus on Padre baseball. And so when it comes to Diamondbacks, I think we're gonna best them. This run right now, we're against some of the top tier teams. That's no excuse we should beat them because you can see that we can. But I think the Diamondbacks going to be a fun game. They're playing for the same thing we are. That's going to be exciting. And I do feel we'll probably best them in the series, but it's not going to be easy.
that. Oh no.
Zach Gallen and company are dangerous.
Oh yeah, no, 100% agree, dude. I'm gonna go with a split against the Dodgers. I'm gonna go with a series win against the Arizona Diamondbacks, but it ain't gonna happen until the last game. It's gonna be a rubber match, and like you said, all throughout, exciting. Probably a couple extra inning games. We'll see what happens over the weekend, man. But either way, excited to see what happens, and hopefully we bring you some good news and better news next time around.
Yeah, because Arizona is here in San Diego Monday the 6th. So that's going to be a real fun game here in San Diego. Because, yeah, we're just going to come off the series against the Dodgers, coming back home. And if we do split it, I hope those fans show up like we always do and support our boys.
Yeah, same here, man. Whew. I think we might have done it this time. I think we got an hour. So thank you guys for tuning in. We ran over our notes. Thank you again for being here at Smoke and Vic Sportscast, and we hope to see you guys soon. But you know, Jackson, just do your thing, bro. Let's get it done.
Let's fucking go, San Diego!
Thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you guys next week. Until then, though, LFGSD, baby.
Go USA, go Mexico, go Strike Force.